You're looking here at a very historic, small little adobe cabin, if you will, that was built in 1849. And it's located here in Seguin, Texas, in Guadalupe County. And so this is a pioneer homestead. And let's see what this Texas Historical Commission sign has to say. We'll read it to you. It says, Los Nogales. This structure was built in 1849 for German immigrant Justus Gomber. The one-room adobe structure, later stuccoed and enlarged, was owned from 1849 to 1859 by Joseph Zorn. After the Civil War, the property was used as a campground for members of the Freedmen's Bureau. Ben McCullough owned the property briefly in 1870. Demolition of the house was prevented as the first project of the Seguin Conservation Society in 1952. Los Nogales, Spanish for walnuts, as it is known now, was designated a recorded Texas historic landmark in 1962. So as you can see, this log cabin was built as a one-room structure in 1849. So it's been on this property. Of course, this is restored, but as you can see, it's been pretty faithfully restored to its former glory. It's a very small yet historic location here in Seguin, Texas, which is located in Guadalupe County, just about 36 miles east of San Antonio, between San Antonio and Houston, Texas, right off of I-10 east. And we're just a little south of downtown, which is in this area here. So this would have been on the outskirts of the town back in the day. You can see some beautiful Texas live oaks. So if the walls could talk, as they say, no doubt this house had seen some pretty historic events in this area. The town was named after, once again, a Texican who was a hero of the Texas Revolution and Texas independence against Mexico back in the 1830s. And Texas finally seceded in becoming a republic in 1836. So this was built after Texas was a state in the United States, which it came in December of 1845. And thereafter this small structure here was built. Now you're looking at a little dollhouse here, what is called, or termed a dollhouse. I don't know much about this, but it looks like it's a pretty nice reproduction of a dollhouse, a little larger scale. But again, this will give you an idea of what life was like on the wild Texas prairie in the early days of Texas being colonized by Americans, primarily out of the southern states, Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina. They all came down here to make their fame and fortune, as it were. And of course, life was very tough on the Texas frontier, as Indian depredations were common, and the Texans and the Native Americans didn't see eye to eye for many years. And as a result, many people lost their lives on both sides through that conflict. So if you're ever in this area in Guadalupe County, come on down here to Seguin, Texas, a town of about 26,000. Very small, still retains its small town charm. Looks like they're laying some sidewalk here. This gives you an idea of what it was like back in the old pioneer days in Texas. Again, this is Nogales, a little log cabin with the adobe stucco.